Hi class, I wanted to record a video just to end the semester. As all of you know, this is our last week of the semester. Next week is technically finals week, so this is our last full week. Next week we do have to have everything turned in by June 28th, which is our last day of the semester. So I just wanted to say congratulations for making it this far. I know that summer classes are extremely fast paced and they're very challenging. But if you got through it, then you should be very proud of yourselves and you should definitely pat yourselves on the back. I also just wanted to provide some reminders. So, because it is the end of the semester, you want to make sure that you plan accordingly for next week. Since the semester ends June 28th, I cannot accept any work after June 28th. So typically we do have a 1-day grace period for assignments, but we're not going to have a 1-day grace period for assignments due on June 28th. So just keep that in mind, that because the semester ends on that day, June 28th, I cannot accept any assignments after that. So make sure you submit everything on time. If you have other classes or you have work or you have families or anything like that, or if you're traveling, make sure that you plan ahead so that you can go ahead and submit your assignments on time. Also, please don't wait until the last minute just in case, internet goes out or anything like that, because we know that that tends to happen. Also, with monsoon season starting, also it's been unseasonably wind in June this year, so you just never know what's going to happen with the weather. So I always recommend that you submit your work a few hours ahead of time instead of waiting to the very, very last minute. So besides that, I also wanted to mention that make sure you look over your grade. Of course, I'm still grading things, so don't worry about that. That'll be graded by the end of the semester. But what I want you to look for is I want you to look for any errors, anything that I might have missed. If I didn't click on a rubric criteria or something like that. Just make sure everything is correct. And the reason why I always ask my students to double check their grades is because Canvas can sometimes have glitches. Like one time I remember I had a student who couldn't see any of their grades. So they freaked out. And luckily I was able to see the grades. So the grades hadn't been deleted. It was just on their account, they couldn't see any of their grades, but I could still see them. So, just double check things like that. Make sure all your grades are accounted for. If you submitted something, make sure that it has a grade. If it's something that was submitted recently, I probably haven't graded it yet, so I will get to that. But, just make sure that as far as everything is accounted for. Everything has been graded. Sometimes like let's say I can't open a file or something like that, like I will let you know that I can't open the file to resubmit it. So just check the feedback, check your grade for anything like that. We didn't have a lot of those issues this semester, but again, I just say double check your grade just to be on the safe side. So also another reminder is they have been sending emails about filling out the course survey. So if you do have time, please make sure that you do that. I do take the feedback into consideration. If you choose to not respond, you can click on, I think it's like an option to not respond. And I think like you can put choose to not respond and it still counts it as a response. So you don't have them sending you emails every day, because I get emails pretty much every day at midnight that I have several students who have not completed it. So if you can and if you have time, definitely go ahead and make sure that you complete the course survey. So those are all the announcements that I have, but obviously the most important one is, like I said, the semester officially ends on June 28th, which is next week. So next week we do have a shorter week, which means that all our assignments are due on June 28th instead of on Sunday. So because of that, you want to make sure that you plan ahead and you plan accordingly so that you do not miss any assignments, because like I said, I cannot accept assignments after the semester has ended. And usually we have a few days to grade everything. So your grade should be posted on my.nmsu possibly a few days after. I don't know how many days after they post it. But in any case, you will be able to see your grade on Canvas, but you can go ahead and check on my.nmsu for like the official letter grade. So I know that we technically don't have a final exam in this class. We do have final assignments, but not final exams. But either way, I do want to wish you luck. I hope that you do well in your final assignments for this class. And if you're taking any other ones, I wish you good luck there too. And please let me know if you have any questions. It was great working with all of you this semester.